Maria Konnikova's recent WSOP bracelet victory has stirred up an unexpected controversy on Twitter. Despite having no involvement beyond winning the bracelet, remarks made by Norman Chad about her accomplishment have triggered backlash on social media. Posting on X, Chad began by stating this is not to throw shade at Maria Konnikova, who just won her first WSOP bracelet, before proceeding to criticize the PokerStars ambassador. Chad continued, "Here's how it went down. She played in the No Limit Hold'em Fall Crazy Eights event online. You had to be in Michigan, New Jersey, or Nevada to participate. Online. She ran out of chips, she re-entered. She ran out of chips, she re-entered, and then she ended up with all the chips and a bracelet." Many players, including Erik Seidel, quickly came to her defense, expressing a common sentiment. While it's fair to have strong opinions about whether re-entries diminish the value of WSOP bracelets, singling out a player and criticizing her is a different matter entirely. Actor and comedian Michael Ian Black also stepped up, saying it was not right to call out a winner by name as if that person did anything wrong out of the ordinary, while Norman mocked him of not having a poker background. Matt Salzberg joined the discussion and called Chad's post a bad look. He noted that there were dozens of other winners Chad could have commented on, so why single out Maria? Norman apologized by stating that it had nothing to do with Maria. He mentioned that the issue had surfaced during the bracelet off-season, and the multiple re-entries served as a reminder for him of how tournament poker had evolved into a different game, creating an uneven playing field where most players face significant disadvantages. However, there was a portion of the poker community that somehow agreed with Norman's comments on the issue. Barry Carter sarcastically remarked that Konnikova's victory was an insult to everything good and decent, suggesting that if there was any dignity left in the game or the world, people should rise up and reject the legitimacy of her achievement with outrage. He then added a congratulatory note to Maria. Another person commented, "Norm is facing a lot of criticism, but to be fair, he's always been consistent in his stance that unlimited re-entries in tournament poker have gotten out of hand. I believe he would have made the same post if any other player had one with 4 re-entries next to their name." Out of peer pressure, it seemed Norman Chad apologized in a cryptic way, stating he views the world in terms of nations and people, but he acknowledged that those distinctions don't really exist. He stated that there are no Russians or Arabs, no third worlds or West. Instead, he sees only a singular, holistic system of poker, which he described as a vast, interwoven, interacting, multivariate, multinational dominion of dollars, including petrodollars, electrodollars, multi-dollars, and most importantly, re-entry dollars. Additionally, he referred to Maria as an absolute sweetheart and admitted that he was in the wrong, vowing to make amends. However, Maria did not let this slide. The following day, she published a lengthy blog post in which she strongly criticized Norman Chad's remarks, emphasizing that this was event number 12 of the series and suggesting that he chose to target her specifically because she was a woman. Maria shared that according to Norman Chad, she had committed 2 offenses. The first was participating in online poker, which he deemed unfair to those who could not be physically present in specific states like New Jersey, Michigan, or Nevada. She found his point absurd, noting that it contradicts the essence of poker, which traditionally requires players to be in a designated location such as Las Vegas for the WSOP. The second offense, as described by Norman, was that she rebought in an event that allowed rebuys. While she acknowledged that discussions about freeze-outs versus rebuys are valid, she argued that when rebuys are permitted, players should utilize that option if they choose to. She emphasized that her actions were fair since she played by the event's rules. Maria stated that while conversations about the value of online bracelets and the growing number of such events are important, players should not be criticized for their choices in these situations. She pointed out that Chad seemed intent on attacking her personally, noting that she was singled out for criticism despite knowing many others who had also won bracelets and rebought entries. Expressing her disappointment, Maria remarked that instead of celebrating her hard-earned victory, she felt compelled to address Norman's remarks as she genuinely wants to promote a better poker community and showcase the beauty of the game. What's your take on Norman Chad's recent comments? How do you feel about unlimited re-entries and their impact on WSOP bracelets? Let us know in the comments on what you think.